Welcome back to The Local Show, a service of Safe Harbor Wills and Trusts and Geddes Federal Savings and Loan. The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in Central New York. The Local Show, locally produced by Zoe Advertising. Now, here are your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Welcome back, folks, to The Local Show. We appreciate you listening to us and watching us on YouTube. Go to the Zoe page. Steve and I are both from Zoe Advertising, Steve's little brainchild that he started a while back. How long has it been that Zoe's been in operation now? 10 years?
We corped it about 10, 12 years ago.
Yeah.
It was a DBA and then it was a corp.
Right.
But, but the Local Show, over 3.5 years.
Sure.
We've talked about it before. Yes, it was my idea, but you were the wind behind my sails or wings or whatever it was,
beneath
Tom.
your wings.
And thank you, Central New York, for welcoming us because the numbers are great. A lot of listeners.
Yeah, lots.
Businesses that are on here and organizations always hear, everywhere here, hey, people heard us. Hey, people heard us. And that's great.
Right.
That people are connecting to local radio, which was our dream, Tom, to connect local people
business,
because everything's so
raise awareness.
far away.
Yeah. And of course, the pandemic didn't help and pushing people toward
You have
big,
to mention
huge
that,
box
Tom.
stores.
I'm just ignoring that whole thing.
I know. I'd like to. Oh, just crazy. But look, it's our pleasure right now to speak with Maureen Davison. She's the shelter director over at the Humane CNY. I want to say the Humane Society. But when did it change from Humane Society? Is that because I'm so old I remember that? Or?
It's always been the Humane Association of Central New York.
So Tom's always been wrong.
Right.
Awesome. I say that every week.
No kidding. Oh, that's funny. So, Maureen, where are you from? Are you a Syracuse native?
I am not. I'm from Watertown originally, and when I came down to go to college, I stayed.
Oh, where'd you go to college?
Lemoyne.
Oh, nice. Did you have fun there?
I did.
So were you really Watertown, or were you like Dexter or Sackett's Harbor, or
Nope, I was
really
Watertown.
Okay.
Full on Watertown.
That's right.
All Arsenal Street in a bag of chips.
Oh, right.
Do you have any compromising pictures that were taken on Dolphy Day when you went to school there? Or
They probably exist.
That's funny. And what did you major in? What was your expertise?
So I was a computer science major, and then I spent 31 years working in IT.
No kidding. You're
And
so young.
Not really that young.
Yes, you are.
And smart.
Yeah.
Then I retired a few years back and became the director at the Humane because I was bored.
No, really? That's something else.
And I love animals.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. Okay. So what's the primary mission of Humane CNY?
Our mission is to take in owner surrenders and other cruelty cases in Onondaga County. We do help other counties when we have room, and we rehabilitate and rehome them.
That's nice. Oh, Steve, you jump right in
so
there.
that's dogs, cats, raccoons, ferrets, deer. I mean,
dogs, right now, we have dogs, cats, rats.
Rats.
We take hamsters. We just rehomed a 6-foot snake.
I thought she was going to say a 6-foot hamster. That's some hamster.
Yeah. So, mostly small animals, dogs and cats. Birds occasionally.
Cats and rats and elephants belong and forlorn. There just ain't no unicorns.
So people that are used to driving by that facility have seen some changes over the years, yes?
Oh, yeah. We have a great new facility. I mean, the rooms and the kennels were all renovated.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Tell everybody where it is.
It's at 4915 West Taft Road, Liverpool.
So kind of between Wegmans and Henry Clay Boulevard?
Yeah.
In that window?
It's kind of near Wegmans. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can people just
I didn't know that.
Can people walk in, or do they need an appointment, or how's it work?
Right now, we've been letting walk-ins come in between 12 and 4:30 to see cats and kittens. For dogs, we ask people to make an appointment, mainly because, a lot of our dogs are larger dogs that have some restrictions as to the type of home they can go to. So we like to screen people a little bit first to make sure we have the right fit before they make the trip out.
So what is the process of adopting a pet from your organization?
So we have an application that somebody would fill out, and then we check that you own your home or have landlord approval. Everybody in the family has to meet the dog or cat. And then we check your personal reference and your vet reference to make sure any prior animals were up to date on shots, spayed and neutered.
Interesting.
So Tom, you got to be a good dog
Yeah.
parent.
Right.
So that cuts you out, right?
No. Well, sometimes Mikey does try my patience.
You have to love the animals because Tom might not make.
Well,
the
like
love
last night, I'll just give you a great
Here we
example.
go.
I'm downstairs. I don't have my studio. My studio's built, but I haven't painted the walls and everything. So I'm still like in the main part of the basement with my studio stuff. And I'm making some commercials. And I'm hearing back and forth. And I texted my wife and I said, why is Mikey pacing in the furnace? Mikey's my beagle. And his nails are too long, and he's climbing over the floor because my wife was cooking, and of course beagles, they smell that food.
And you were trying to record?
I was trying to record.
That's awesome.
So I said, make him go in the living room and lay down. Okay, I'm done with that. But anyway, no, I love my pets, love my dog. So let me ask you this: was there an uptick in people adopting animals during COVID?
During COVID, yes.
Okay.
There were a lot of people looking for dogs. Since then, the surrender rate is very high.
Oh, I see. So people thought, geez, I need a pet, I need a companion, and now, well, it's not so much. Oh, that's terrible.
It's very bad right now, especially countrywide, really.
So do you have more animals than you can house?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness, that's a challenge.
We have never had to turn away as many people as we do now. We get 10 to 15 requests every couple of days to take in dogs and cats.
Terrible.
It's really bad.
Oh, my
okay.
goodness.
Well, and that kind of leads me to my other question, which is if people see evidence of cruelty, real cruelty, do they come to you? Are you the first line of defense? Should they call the Humane?
We do get a lot of calls. We are not the first line of defense. For the city of Syracuse, there's a whole cruelty department.
Okay.
And then the other counties, the CNY SPCA takes care of.
Okay, and is that number online or something? Like, where would you go?
Yeah, there's online numbers that the SPCA website has all their numbers, and then the city of Syracuse as well.
What does SPCA stand for? Does anybody know?
It's fun.
I didn't mean to put her on the spot. I thought that it was like...
It's fun to go to the SPCA.
No, that's not that thing. Well, maybe somebody knows.
So you read that. You ask a question, Tom. I'll look it up because I can do that.
So, but if we see like cruelty issues and things like that, we should go to the SPCA. But what if somebody came to you and said, "Hey, look, my neighbor is just not."
Yeah,
good.
we hand out the numbers that they could call.
Yeah,
but the city of Syracuse does come to us with the cruelty cases.
Oh, so they bring you the animals.
We will take the animals from the city of Syracuse.
So, Tom, this just in.
Yes.
From our friends at Google, Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals.
Okay, that's right.
You know what? We all do that.
Yeah.
Tom just tricked us.
So they're the first defense for a lot of the counties that they serve. And
Right.
then, we have a bunch on cruelty hold right now, pending trials.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Talk spadering, Tom.
Spaying
and neutering.
Yes.
Spaying and neutering, very important.
Right.
One of the big issues right now, though, is because there was such a large influx of animals and also a shortage of staff in the veterinary field, it takes a very long time to get a spay and neuter appointment. Vets are booking months and months out. Some of the places that help are booking months and months out, so it's been very difficult.
Wow. Crazy stuff. But so it's interesting that you can get all kinds of animals over there.
Oh, you can.
Yeah, from snakes and all that. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Do you have any special guests right now that need a home?
We have 5 rats left that need a home. We had 18 rats.
What kind of people like rats? She doesn't want to incriminate anybody.
Special people, Tom.
There is all people that like rats usually have had other smaller animals, ferrets, hamsters, gerbils, things like that. Rats are very social.
Nice?
They are nice. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Rats are people too, Tom.
Yeah. Very social.
So briefly, now you have a dog that has a disability we were talking about earlier.
We do. We have a dog that we took in that was found stray, missing a foot.
Oh my!
Oh, that's terrible.
Yep, she's a very large dog. She's a Mastiff. She's absolutely wonderful, and she had to have her leg amputated, but she's getting around great.
And she's open for adoption.
She's ready for adoption. Her name is Lily.
So Lily, if we went to humanecny.org, we could start the process of maybe having a conversation about Lily or any other animals or the rats.
Right.
Tom.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, thank you so much, Maureen, for all you do and all your staff does. And you have a great rest of the day.
Thank you for having me.
Excellent. All right, coming up next, we're going to talk with Lynn High. She's the Chief Development Officer of the Food Bank of Central New York, and we'll talk to her next on The Local Show on 570 WSYR.